GHOUL, or as it was originally called Type GHOUL before Chaotic started bitching over the name and forced them to change it.
Fuck my mouth, bitch nigga. I come to slap you in your fucking mouth. Spit in your face after I knock you out. Now how about that, funky ass nigga?
Honestly, it's hilarious how the GHOUL devs bent over for the Type Soul devs, changing their name on demand, yet still licking their boots by restoring setting and giving specs to the same clowns who bullied them into submission and just took it like good little boys.
You understand me? Huh? Cause if you don't, I'll make you understand.
Zero self-respect. Even funnier, the Type Soul devs seem more interested in playing this dumpster fire than fixing their own shitty game. Absolutely priceless. The irony is fucking delicious. So, here's a little background to these scummy fucktards. One of these incompetent inbreds, ZL, one of the most talentless, born-for-nothing pussies I've had the displeasure of working with. This guy acts as the second owner, even though he doesn't do anything worth mentioning besides being an annoying cunt. Now our friend ZL or ZZ, Titty, whatever you want to call the cunt, well, he suffers from reputation sensitivity. He would do anything to preserve his slate clean. Problem is, he's fucking horrible at it, which leads me to believe he might have a few more chromosomes than me and you. Anyhow, me mother, you see, she always told me to hit them where it hurts. So of course, good old chummy me found multiple counts of this cunt accepting bribes, racism, homophobia, scamming, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Boom! Alright, fuck faces, let's start strong. Here's the video of him saying the hard R.
Bigger, bigger, bigger.
Shit like this. Where is your dad? Where is your mom? Where is your family? You are a loser. Simple. Accept it. Move on. What did you just say?
Bigger. Bigger.
He contacted me to be their lead sound designer. No contract, no paperwork, just a verbal agreement considering I worked with this waste of oxygen on Type Soul before. Anyhow, he promised me 2% of the game's revenue, with the cherry on top being, oh, it'll increase if there's more work needed. So I said fuck it, why not? The project was a silent, broken mess, so I swooped in and I cranked out over $2,000 worth of sound design, weapon impacts, parries, dodges, the whole goddamn combat system, while the ZO guy sat around cocking his hand doing fuck all like he always has, both here and in Type Soul. And then the bullshit started. So for the first few weeks, these retard fuckfaces kept me at 1% instead of the promised 2%, saying I needed to quote unquote prove myself. Prove myself? You came to me because your game was fucking mute. But fine, I did the work. I'm a fair, honorable man. I'll be sporty and kind. Finally, after weeks of begging, they bumped me up to the 2% I was originally promised, but here's the kicker. It lasted 3 fucking days. The third day, they booted me for the stupidest fucking reason. I took this anime edit that has 0 sound design and then sound designed it for practice and slapped it on my portfolio. No credit, no nothing, just posted it. Because to me, it'd be fucking reasonable that if you're in my portfolio, you come there specifically knowing I'm a sound designer and you're interested in seeing my sound design work. So why the fuck would I credit when nobody gives a shit? You're there to see sound design, not worry about the ethical view of crediting some fucking anime edit. Anyhow, the Renaissance, the other inbred retard who suffers from a speech impediment, and man oh man, let me get off track here for a second. I must paint the picture here. This fucker stutters so much. Most of the time I thought he's fucking beatboxing to me. Every time he'd open his mouth, he'd sound like Busta Rhymes. I could already decipher what sentence he'd be mustering up halfway into what he's trying to say.
Yeah. Hold on, I need you to.
Yes, bro, I fucking get it. You need some sounds, man, I get it. He also has a Type Soul accent. This whole vocabulary is made up of cold and calm. This guy's calm, that's calm. I was just getting brain rotted just being around this true mouth. Anywho, they dragged in some third-rate cocksucker sound designers that kept sending dog shit that I had to clean up to match quality standard.
Hey, yo, the pizza here. Oh, nigga! My ears burn.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass up.
I was reworking shitty audio just to make this game sound like it wasn't made by a group of lobotomized chimps with microphones, and then boom, as I'm working on a new weapon sound, the new sound designer started a little Me Too movement against me, got in my portfolio and started harassing me for zero reason, so I banned them, because why the fuck would I bother arguing with irrelevant loser fucks, especially when I have this Egyptian jungle fucker Renaissance in my ear talking shit from fucking Brazil or wherever the fuck he's from, that he needs his sounds made faster and that I'm quote unquote expendable and need to hurry. First and foremost, how am I expendable if he was in my DMs begging me to rework their sound design because it was so fucking horrible he was shedding tears? And most importantly of all, how do you have your computer in a mud hut having to hold your ceiling with one hand and code with the other, and you're talking shit on me and my name? I don't get it. And then Zio comes in and talks about how we can't have someone with these sort of allegations on the team, that I supposedly stole edits, and even though I never claimed it to be mine. He's so worried about his reputation, but I guess letting Type Soul developers have their way with your CC members who are paying top dollar to pay this hot box of putrid shit isn't terrible for your reputation at all, man. Who cares about setting and restoring known pedophiles and borderline animals, am I right? None of my work is stolen, alright? Let's make that absolutely crystal fucking clear. It is all handcrafted, processed, and edited by me. I have timeline proof showing exactly that. So these shitty quote-unquote allegations have no weight to them whatsoever. Moving forward, this Renaissance guy goes on some fucking virtuous rampage of how I can't have people's quote-unquote edits uncredited in my portfolio, which I made the fucking sound for. 20 hours of sound design. Oh my sounds. I literally have the fucking timeline. It's quite literally like just taking a movie scene from a movie and sound designing over it for fucking practice. Apparently, what I do with my recreational time is hideous enough reason to strip me of my agreed percent. But clearly, bullshit aside, they were just looking for a reason to get me out. And for all this, they paid me less than 300 bucks. That's right, they threw me breadcrumbs for work worth thousands. Meanwhile, they're still making bank off everything I built, and my percent is gone. So as they continuously make money, every second of the day, I get no compensation. When they kicked me out, I kept it professional. I gave them 3 simple fucking choices. 1, pay me what you owe me. 2, keep $300 worth of my work and strip the rest, or 3, rip all my sounds out of your shitty little game. What did they do? Blocked me. No negotiations. ZL had the balls to claim he owned my work because I was on percentage-based pay. Bullshit. No contract, no agreement, nothing. They're thieves, plain and simple. So I DMCA these fucking parasites, but luckily for them, Roblox couldn't do anything unless a signed contract was made. It is what it fucking is. It's just a taste of the sort of shit I have on these hunchback basement dwellers. You guys are gonna have a bad fucking day if I make a second video with the other dirt I have on you. And before you have the audacity to defend this sack of shit ghoulry, the combat was polished, refined, and sandpapered by me. Everything you find remotely good about the base combat system, every parry, critical dodge, fist, and uppercut you drool over came from me working my finger to the bone to make this slightly less retarded Type Soul knockoff even remotely playable. So if you have the audacity to defend it, you should be the ones polishing my willy and lining up for an autograph for making the game even slightly tolerable for you, because without me, the whole thing would feel like jerking off with a cheese grate. To paint you an image, these incapable animals couldn't even comprehend the concept of a decent combat system. 0.15 millisecond parry windows. You have to be a fucking F1 driver with lightning reflexes to pull off a parry. Reacting wasn't even an option. You had to write a poem to the fucking stars like those astrology girls. Manifest a parry into your fucking life. And don't even get me started on the M1 animations. I had to personally request for a change. I had never felt more illiterate in my fucking life. I thought I'm amazing at reading until I had to read the M1 animations in this fucking game. Dodge timer shit, cooldown shit, and lag on fucking everything, absolute shit. Every buff, debuff, damage skill, refined refinement, fine-tuning, mechanics, all of it was a festering pile of shit. Hot fixing this game felt like trying to run a marathon with your legs tied to cinder blocks, while someone shoved a cactus up your ass and told you to smile about it. The movement was so slow, it made dial-up internet look like a goddamn space rocket. Every step felt like an intro to my 300-pound life, giving you a simulation of how it feels to have cankles in a protruding midsection. It wasn't just slow, it was a masterclass in how to make you question every decision that led you to booting up this game. And now, after all that, here you are, sitting in your rickety ass chair, mashing up buttons with your Cheeto-dusted fingers and feeling a tiny spark of joy, maybe cracking even a little wrinkly smile. Every second of fun you have in this game is because I took a broken, rotting carcass of a combat system and I whipped it into shape. So every time that happens, you think of me.
Coca. All the